right, we are out at Omni Interlochen in Broomfield, Colorado. Cyberlinks official episode 1 is coming to you hot. Here we go.
Introductions?
Yeah.
Introductions wouldn't hurt, right?
Yeah. Hey guys, I know I got a video earlier, but we're in the carts now. Cyberlinks episode 1. I got Phil Wong with me from Readout today. We got Concentric out here. We got Sean Steele, Infolock CEO, myself, Dave Thornell, consultant for the West, and Mike Skidmore, business development and channels. This is it, guys. We are kicking it off. Having a blast out here. We're gonna talk a lot of cyber today. Probably talk some AI, talk strategy. We almost got in a wreck with the green screw.
We almost got destroyed just now. Yep.
But yeah, we just want to connect out here, show you guys, have you guys come out. What's top of mind for you right now, Phil? What's the biggest thing going on in your life from a cyber perspective?
AI security.
AI security.
AI security, and it's all we talk about.
Yeah.
That's all
Us too, because data, right? And
data.
What is AI using? Data.
Yeah.
So
I think people forget about why we do what we do, right? People get caught up in the weeds, they get caught up in network security, endpoint security, but people have to remember the real reason we're out here and what we're trying to protect is the data.
let's go hit some balls.
We're live.
Man, we're live.
There
We're
we go.
doing it, man. You excited to be doing this with us?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever done any podcasts or?
I have not. This will be the first one. But
Yeah, same. And I'm doing it blind. I have my prescription sunglasses on. I was like, maybe it'll get sunny. I don't think it's going to.
it doesn't look like it.
How long you been in security? I don't know if we've actually talked about it.
Actually, yeah. 11 years now.
Okay. Data the whole time or?
No. SIMSOC, MDR, XDR space. Majority of the time.
Okay.
This is the first thing into data security. So
All right.
yeah, I always say it's been a perspective change because helps organizations build SIMSOC, do defense in depth with EDRs and all these tools in place and spend millions and millions of dollars building out the SOC and never one's a part of the conversation. Hey, what are you doing all this for? What are your crown jewels? What are you trying to protect in the first place? So yeah, it's been a perspective change coming over here that most people can't answer that question in the first place.
I started with data, so I've always had, I'll call it Jeremy Whitcup. With DG, I hired that in utilities too. He gave me a book that he wrote, I'm not for class of protection. So my entire mindset on security is
Always data.
Whitcup's book. I mean, that's what it is.
And the audit firm, whenever we first met, a while back,
Yeah, 360.
is that compliance collaboration an actual group here?
The Compliance Alliance?
Yeah.
Compliance Alliance is a group of people that, it was what I interviewed 360 about. So they didn't have a community, they didn't have a network, they didn't have a channel program, anything, right? So I was like, hey, why don't we do this trust network, if you will, you get in a good old boys club, if you will, in lack of better words. And that's what that turned into.
You said we're playing what? You said Interlochen?
Colby, you want to introduce yourself to Cyberlinks?
Yeah, good to be here. Colby Brains, the account executive for Concentric AI, working in the Rockies. Great day with Infolock here. Happy to be out here. We've had some fun the last couple days.
Yeah. Concentric, DSPM, right?
Yep, DSPM, help you build the foundation around your data governance and AI governance posture by discovering and letting you know 3 fundamental things: what your data is, where it is, and what the risk around it is.
Well, Colby, we're excited to have you out here, man. We got some good things going with you guys, things going in the partner community. Obviously bringing Cyberlinks too, so we're excited to have you guys out here.
Yeah, no, this is great. I've been having some great conversations all week, and we're going to build this sucker out with you guys.
Got Concentric to sponsor, other vendors. You can sponsor too.
Yeah,
Just hit me and Mike up.
The Cyberlinks, get out here.
The Cyberlinks is fun, so let's do it. We're going to go hit some more balls, guys.
Here we go.
Yeah, all right, we're back. Do you think they smoke play smart and did their thing, or did they actually even gates?
Who?
Gate drone, Sean.
No.
Way over the top smarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super technical.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to understand what they're talking about.
Stop using those acronyms.
Uh-huh. Like some of the guys last night, I just had to nod my head and fake like I knew what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Some of the smart CISOs.
Yeah, hanging out with the boys from RM Cyber. Yo.
Has it been 20 years of info operating?
21 on July 1st.
Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Would you say is the biggest difference from 21 years ago to now? The space.
Touchscreens? Oh boy, I am tempted to answer that question by saying, honestly, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah.
In some ways, data security probably hasn't matured as much as I expected it to in that time frame.
Same underlying problems of 20 years ago that are still lacking
Today,
Yeah.
had the pressing patron.
Now we're talking about golf clothes.
Golf clothes.
Because golf clothes matter when you're on the golf course playing cyberlinks to discuss cybersecurity, right?
It's true. It matters. It matters.
What's community mean to you?
road show in the summer and all, or?
Well, we've got a couple big projects going on. We may have mentioned these in passing. So it's actually a big hot summer for InfoWatt is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of outreach to the partner community, right? We drive on those close relationships with resellers, with integrators, and VARs and all those folks. The better together story.
Yeah.
I should have probably said
I saw that view. I don't know why they went so far.
I don't know. I've seen it.
Doing this, really building real relationships, right? We've gotten so stuck behind screens. Was on a call and CISO jumped on and he was a little bit late and he was like, "Sorry, I'm actually at the office today and I was actually in an in-person meeting and I had to get back to my desk." And it was like this really,
And it's apologetic and weird for people, right?
It was, and it was like, that's great. You're in the office, you're connecting with people, but so we're making like a big effort this year to get out in the field more. Like anytime somebody's willing to meet in person, let's have a face-to-face instead. So we're not.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's getting out and doing the things. I think the people that are winning, if you will, are the ones that are doing it
because they actually they're genuine about it.
They're curious.
Yeah.
They actually want to be a part of the community and do it, right? And I think both practitioner, vendor, whatever, feel that like organically.
Yeah. That's hard to find.
So, over the last couple of years, so many DSPM tools have flooded the market. So what is it about Concentric that stands out? What are the differentiators for Concentric?
Well, I think our main differentiator is our purpose-built AI model that's going to read your data word for word, line for line, the same way a human would read it, the same way you read it. You look at a form, you know what it is, tax document, if it's an employee review, something finance, a contract, we're going to be able to tell you what that data is. So before anything, before the context, everybody wants to talk about context and contextualizing your data. So before you have any of the context around the data, we're going to tell you what the data is first. Now you have more clarity when you're assessing all the risk and everything around your data, who has access to it, how sensitive is the document. You need to make sure you know it, not based on just some pattern matching and some regex.
So we're cooking with gas straight out of the scan is what you're saying.
That's right. 3 fundamental questions. What is the data? Where is the data? And then what's the risk around the data?
Awesome, man. All right, let's go stick one close, brother.
There we go.
So AI security, Phil, what are you doing? What are people needing? Classification on the data?
Sure.
Sanitization on the data?
Sure. We approach things from a data governance perspective.
Love it.
That's how we start off.
Yeah, us too.
I think it's pretty common for people to go right into prevention controls and things like that, but I think you really need to understand what data you're working with first, and that's really the first step, right?
We say people process technology, but everybody goes to technology,
Always.
right? It's like people process.
And DLP has never been a technology problem.
No.
Ever. It's always been a people
Program.
problem. It's a program.
Yeah. It is a muggy, rainy day in Colorado today.
You need to stay close with the customer.
Yeah.
Like you're still the go-to contact. You have the relationship, right? Like that's the whole point. So maybe we're not working the day-to-day operations on the tool, but you're still the
There
local
should be a
resource.
relationship. Yeah,
100%.
there should.
100%.
You should still be the face. You're the one that ran that thing. But like, I feel like it's always the salespeople, the vendors that are driving that stuff, and I don't understand why the practitioners don't lead that as well.
All right. So Phil, let's talk about mythos.
I feel like we just got another birdie. It's a good time.
We
It's a
did
good
get
time.
another birdie.
Positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Yeah.
So, what is your take on all the hype around Mythos?
So mine's not just specific to mythos necessarily. Like, mine's more like just a whole agentic approach, right? I think that I'm not gonna get bashed for saying this, but I think that finding the vulnerabilities in Mozilla first pass, that kind of stuff, I don't think anybody was super surprised about. It was then when it started kind of doing its own things and breaking out of that black box, if you will, that's where people really started getting concerned. But I think the whole agentic thing, it's cool. I think it's necessary. We gotta make sure we got guardrails.
Absolutely.
What do you
have
think?
to. I mean, I think that's the premise of data governance in general, right?
Yeah.
It's establishing those guardrails.
That's where a lot of customers struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no running away from it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to adapt to it.
Yeah. For sure. All right, let's go get another birdie. I don't care. Whatever happens, we are making Mike tell us their score first, and we're going one lower.
Out of the 21 years, what's the story that sticks out to you as far as, okay, we did something good here, and we can actually talk about it to our clients, to our partners and such?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, one of the stories, he's become a real friend of mine. He was a CISO at a major for-profit educational company at the time, in super sharp, technical CISO, a great guy, and I think like so many CISOs, like data security wasn't necessarily his number one area of expertise, right? I mean, threat, cyber, network, those were all like much more, and he was really strong in GRC as well. But long story short, we came in, we did data security program work, DLP, we did a lot of work with the business, and at the end, he had the business coming to him and highlighting DLP as one of the greatest successes that they'd seen.
You've obviously built a pretty good community here. You've dealt with a lot of vendors, obviously have a lot of good CISO relationships. You've probably seen some good and bad. What is like one big piece? We talked about community earlier a bit. What's like one big piece of advice for vendors for really making an impact in the CISO network and being able to connect with the community?
And it became just a feather in his cap. And to this day, he and I still talk about it. He's moved on to other stuff. He and I still talk about it as one of the most successful things that either of us has ever done. I'm proud of that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's a good story to tell.
Two buzzwords come to mind: curiosity and authenticity. We talked about curiosity earlier, right? So say authenticity. The more I've when I first started in this, I really thought that like CISOs were all, I don't know, they weren't going to be humans like us ready to go do something. Right. Like, how ignorant is that to say, right? But like, I feel like that's how every vendor or seller feels.
Yeah.
And then the more you just became you, and like, I'm a mountain biker, I go skiing, I golf, I disc, the more the people started engaging.
Yeah.
So I think like just being who you are, being real, and so.
Get outside of the steak dinners. Be curious. Be genuine.
All right, so we're through 9. The next 3, our goal is to break even, keep the pace
Head of the
there.
game.
I'm excited for this next spot. Just like, hot dog tasting time. So,
Hot dog rating.
it's a hot dog rating. It's a tradition for us. Get a hot dog at a turn. Get it ready. Right?
Mike's goal to find the best hot dog at any course.
So many jokes getting made right now. One of my favorite website. So,
pretty fun road trip though. Your favorite, man. That's pretty.
Yeah, I'm really trying to.
Yeah, you want to touch a lot or?
Yes. My truck already has almost 50,000 miles on it. I've had it for like 2 years, 2.5 years.
Yeah, we are road trip king queens ourselves.
It's because the dog can't leave the child behind.
Yeah. So I just can't afford to fly with my family of 6 anywhere. It's too-
That'll add up quick.
Going doing the road trips and acting in Suburbans, what's about?
Phil's got an intense combo going. He's even doing hand motions.
Look at how intense it is. I don't know if you can see that. Bill he's working. Be proud.
Hand motions
This
and
is,
everything.
this is cybersecurity at its best right here. All right. The time of times is here. Hot dog review.
I'm about to do the hot dog.
There we go.
Everybody knows food, right?
All right, we got dogs at the turn.
All right, and you know the big guy knows food. So I'm going to tell you how good the dog is at interlocking. That was my ode to Chris Farley and all the guys from SNL,
We're just going mustard.
the Bears guys.
Dave's going mustard and ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
Colby's got a honking breakfast burrito over here.
Solid, man.
Oh, solid?
Yeah.
It looks great.
That's a good burrito.
Here we go with the interlocking dog.
Pretty good turn dog.
Mm. Mm.
Not bad.
It's good. The dog has some good flavor,
We're doing a review.
and it's a good bun as well. So, highly recommend the dog at the turn at interlocking.
Yep. $5.
So, little tradition here at the turn is a hot dog review.
You want me to film you?
No, I've got it going. I've got it
Me and
going.
Dave did one.
Yeah? I don't want to know your score. I need to do it myself. Did you say the same? One bite, everybody knows the rules? Did you get all beef hot dog? Got a little crisp to it?
Bun's good.
No. It's just a little overcooked.
Where do we continue?
Are we doing these scores on a 10?
Are you getting hints of garden hose or
Yeah, for sure.
leather cow?
Definitely hot dog water. It's above average. I'm not gonna go perfect dog though. It doesn't have the right condiments. Right? You have the Heinz packets. That's not how we're gonna do it at a country club like this.
JV.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to say 6.2. All right. Unbiased review of the fairway. What is he? Let's check it out. Interesting. The bun. The
What do you
bun
think?
is toasty. No, it's pretty good. Sausage is a little on the overcooked side for me. I'll say it's 7.5.
That's pretty high, 7.5.
No, it's good.
Nice
I
guy
like
to
it.
review like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Petro just did his review. 7.5, pretty high. A little toasted bun. Meat's pretty good. Cooked pretty well. I'd say it's average. I give it a 6.5.
We played two different. We're going on back nine right now, and both times the lead card in front of us went the wrong way.
They don't know where they're going.
So I don't think we know where we're going either.
All right. We're back 9. Having some fun. It cooled off a little bit. Rain stopped, but we're having a good time out here. Me and Phil have been chatting about tools. Obviously data security, because that's what we do at InfoLock, so it's my passion.
Yeah.
What were you asking earlier, Phil, about consolidation?
Consolidation. Coming from an operations background, I helped build up security programs in the past, and specifically data security programs in the past. So
Yeah.
DLP guy. at the time, I think you still had a lot of different tools for different needs within data security, right? You might have a network security-based DLP product, you might have an endpoint-based DLP product, but now with the DSPM world, what do you think? I have some thoughts on this, but what do you think is going to happen in a consolidation world? Do people really need a DSPM for their cloud services? Do they need a DSPM for their on-premises? Do they need a separate DLP product? You have all the cloud security products that are coming into play. They're dabbling in that as well. Where do you think we're headed?
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge question to unpack. I mean, I think from specifically a DSPM perspective, because it is more holistic about the data estate, whereas DLP really looks at a specific vector. I think we're going to continue to see an evolution in DLP. We're already seeing it. There are vendors out there that I've talked to, that I've seen at RSA and other conferences that they're definitely making a move there in kind of that, call it next-gen DLP space, right? So with that, I think we'll see some consolidation around the legacy DLP market, that specifically data in motion, and ensuring those crown jewels don't leave. We still need that aspect of it. But what we've had happen now is we've had the ability to do data risk scanning at speed and scale. So DSPM's actually been a great addition, but I do think it does bring to light, opportunity that we have to be able to do consolidation. I mean, if you look at the network stack, we've consolidated. If you look at the cloud stack, we've started consolidating.
The endpoint security stack.
The endpoint security stack has started consolidating. So I think, we'll get there. I don't know if we're there yet, just because DSPM is so hot and new. But I think in the next, couple of years or whatever.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, the market's demanding it.
Yeah.
Our clients are demanding it. No one wants to have 50 different tools for their enterprise environment anymore. So having 3 separate solutions that all have overlap is just not going to work long term, right?
Yeah.
So we're starting to see the, not necessarily legacy, but the more traditional DLP products kind of go into the DSPM space, and we're seeing the DSPM space go into the DLP world. So I think there's going to be natural evolution that helps our customers at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we care about, right? At the end of the day, we want our customers to be able to be successful, have security, specifically for me, data security. We want you guys to know what your crown jewels are. We want you to know how it affects the business. Something we talk about all the time. What does the data even do, right? Do you know what it is and why it's there? So yeah, I love that question, Phil. That was great. Let's go to Bolt.
Going here. What are we doing?
We got this. We got a good look. Hey, we're gonna get that bogey back. We're about to erase that bogey.
It's both.
Both.
When you realize that it's been a long week and you're tired, I'm on a par 4, 360 yards, and I just took my putter to the tee box. Luckily, Craig had my back and ran and grabbed my driver. But we're way down the fairway, courtesy of myself and Phil.
Yeah, we're looking good.
We're excited.
No, pressure, right? Diamonds are made under pressure. What do diamonds do?
What's your
And here we go with his new red glove. Oh yeah.
Hey, it's playable.
What do we call that?
shank?
Luck is better than good.
Okay, Dave, what can we do to strengthen our partnership? We've got our data risk assessment plan and your services on top of that, DSPM as a service. What does that look like for the customer?
You know, what I think it looks like for the customer is just the what now. The tool is an amazing tool, right? And you could do remediation after scanning. But there's so many clients who are worried that I'm going to flip the lights on and I'm going to lose all possible deniability inside my organization. And I have to remediate chunks of this quickly. And I think without a plan to operationalize the tool, you feel vulnerable. So I think one of the things that happens when we talk about, hey, I have a partner that helps clients go from reactive to proactive utilizing the tool, it brings down that stress level a little bit and allows for them to also have a way, like you said with the DRA, to kind of prove it out in a 45-day window to get executive buy-in to invest the dollars into the tool.
Sometimes it feels scary to just chunk off, 50 plus terabytes, petabytes worth of data, whatever it is, all in one swoop. Say, I'm going to just go find everything at one time.
Yeah, and in a way, the DRA almost feels like a land and expand.
Yep.
Because they're able to see with a small portion what we're able to scan utilizing Concentric's tool, and then how we can remediate quickly. And it's like, okay, we can now wash, rinse, and repeat this cycle on a larger scale.
Liz,
There you go. That's the best one.
Here we go. On camera.
Got
back
my
it out
camera
there.
on.
Hey,
Camera.
hey, Craig, how you doing?
Hey, Mike.
Craig, how you doing?
Hey, Mike.
A little.
Yeah, and that's the message for our VARs, right? As we're working with them, is kind of come in. Sometimes the DSPM project feels overwhelming for everybody, but this is just a way to get in there, prove its value quickly, $50K to the customer. Pretty simple.
Absolutely.
You. You saying like that all day?
Every third or fourth ball.
Every third or fourth. There it is. Oh,
The cart path.
I hit the car path and took off on him.
I'll hold this.
There it is.
Piped. Let's go. Man, if that plane had been just a couple minutes later. Nice ball.
Uh-oh.
Where'd it go?
How big is green over there?
Not.
Not that big.
That's definitely in the sand.
Get in the hole.
Like
Oh, there we go.
Like Jordan in the flu game.
With the horns.
Good shot.
Nicely done.
He's got his phone in his car. Kurt.
I'll leave him a message.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
I'll take care of it.
please
Okay.
record your message.
You don't let your
When you
CEO's
have
phone call to
finished
go to
recording, you may
voicemail?
hang up.
Hey, Craig, Sean, how you doing? Hope the afternoon is going well. Listen, we're on the T-box at 16, and I'm actually looking at you right now. And listen, can you guys try and pick it up for us? It's it's been a couple of hours already on this hole with you, and I'm not getting any younger. Thanks. Talk to you soon.
All right. So just had the best shot of the day go down.
Nice chip out of the rough for an eagle.
Man,
Not too bad.
not too bad at all.
Natural eagle too. Got a nice drive off the box, and then just a nice chip. Done.
You're really gonna need that other group to pick it up. And start
Yeah,
playing a
come
little
on,
faster.
guys.
All right, so we just teed off on 18, been up on round, the inaugural partnered round for CyberLink. So appreciate you coming out and doing this.
It was a blast, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I think it worked out really well. I look forward to talking to Colby and Dave and Phil and Craig when we get off the green because I already.
Hopefully we beat them.
Yeah, we have to, right? We had to. Unless they cheated.
We've been telling you since the beginning they've been cheating. So.
Tyler. Where are we here? My drive skipped out of the water-filled bunker. Taylor, we'll be back.
Did you have a good time?
Of course.
Yeah.
Beats a day in an office or a day in a conference.
You know, we got a little work done and got a little fun done, I guess, too.
2 out of 3. 2 days in a conference. 1 day golf. It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Good balance.
Weather kind of hung in there for us.
Yeah. Overall, couldn't have been any better, I think.